Well, I told baby I asking your partner for time to have a focused conversation. This is where we're at today. And our counselor definitely told us to use the behavior change request. And I'm calling for this meeting today. Okay?
Okay.
So, alright, so I guess we skipped the first few parts.
State your frustration.
Okay, so my frustration with you at this moment is the attitude you give me when I'm stepping out with a friend. Hey, script,
Oh.
no nigga, stay on script.
So if I got what I hear you saying is the attitude I give you when you go out with your friends. Did I get it?
Yes,
Is there more to this?
yes.
Tell me about this frustration in more detail.
Okay, so it's frustrating when I tell you what I'm about to do. You know the person I'm about to be out with, and you still give me attitude. I'm not done yet, ma'am, and please stay on script. Okay. You give me attitude, and I don't like how that make me feel because I can feel you when I'm asking you questions. You kind of respond with the attitude.
So if I got what I hear you saying is I give you attitude when you're going out with people that I know you're going out with, and you can feel my attitude. Did I get what you're saying?
I can feel your energy.
Oh, what you said.
Okay, well, yes, you got it.
Is there more about this?
No.
And okay. Sender, number 7.
All right, so state the hurt attack. Okay, so, and what hurts me the most about it is I'm being vulnerable with you. I'm talking to you. I'm communicating with you, and you still give it back to me with the attitude. We talked about this. I thought it was understood, but I guess it's not clear.
So what I hear you say is you're being vulnerable with me, and we're talking about it, and you thought it was understood that I knew that you were going out with your friend. Did I get it?
Yes.
Is there more to this?
No. And it makes me afraid that we will continuously have this issue if I guess we'll continue to have this issue with you having an attitude. I guess when I'm not stepping out with you, this will continue to happen.
So if I got what I hear you saying is that you're afraid that we'll continue to have the same problem if I continue to have this attitude when you get ready to go out with your friends. Did I get this?
Yes, you got it.
Is there more about this?
No.
Now tell me what these feelings remind you of in your childhood.
When I go out, that when I come back in, I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay, so focus on the past. Okay, so that was just them breaking me down. Okay. So state the childhood hurt. What those
feelings remind you of your child?
is that was what you just asked me. So what those feelings remind of in your childhood? Yeah, that if I go out, once I return, it's bad energy, it's attitude, it's I'm basically in a silent trouble. Like I'm we're adults now. It's like now it's the silent treatment with the attitude.
So if I got what I hear you saying is
you're about to ask me is, and also, you don't let me tell you about my night. I guess I don't know if we're gonna get further than that. You don't let me tell you about my night. You already assume my night.
Okay, so
I think we on point.
so what I hear you saying is that you feel like when you get in trouble, when you go out, you're gonna get in trouble, and then when you come in, you get the silent treatment, and I don't allow you to express how your night or your outing went. I just assume how it went.
Right.
Okay, there's more to that.
No.
So if I got what I hear you saying is,
Oh no, you did that already. And what I felt was that since I'm not explaining myself to you or letting you know about my night, how it went, when you assume this happened, that happened, why you looking like this, you already assume instead of letting me explain it to you because you don't even know about my night.
so if I got what I hear you saying is, I'm not letting you tell me about your evening or your outing. I'm just assuming because of the way you're dressed or whatever the case might be about your event. Did I get it?
Yes. It can be dress, it can be other situations, but we'll get into that after when the summary comes. But
So,
yes.
is there more about that?
No. Sender. And so as a result, the decision I made as a child was to be silent as well. Have the same attitude you have. Because if I feel as a child, if I'm in trouble, I'm not gonna explain. I shut down.
So if I got what I hear you say is, you give off the same energy that I give off, and you just shut down. You go for the silent treatment. Did I get that correct?
Yes.
Is there more about that?
No. That's you receiving, I think.
So let me see if I got the whole thing. When I assume how your evening went, it makes you feel like you're going to get in trouble. And it reminded you of when you were a child and you went out and you got in trouble. I understand and it makes sense. So, and I can imagine it made you feel helpless and vulnerable. Did I get it?
Yeah, somewhat. But yeah, you're on the right path. Yeah.
So how can I help with this?
Okay, so. Okay, so my global desire is that from this moment on and forevermore, I don't want you to ever, ever, ever have an attitude after I communicate with you what's about to happen, like when I'm going out. If I'm going out, and you know about it, I spoke to you about this beforehand. When it happens, I don't want to ever come back and feel like we have to go back into the silent treatment because you just assumed my out.
So if I get what I hear you say is,
Hold on. And instead, I want you to always, always, always want my feedback, want me to let you know and explain to you how my night was instead of you assuming how my night was so I don't shut you down.
so if I got what I hear you say is, you don't ever, ever, ever want me to assume how your night
state 3 behavior changes.
Who, me? You?
Receiver.
No, that's sender.
Okay,
Sender
so
describes 3 positive measurables.
okay, so sender described 3 positive, measurable, and specific action. Okay, so of course, be happy that I went out to have fun. Kind of joke around with me, I guess. Because I do it to you when you go out. Like I want to know how your night is, but I'm not. Yeah, and please, yeah, that's the number 3. Stop. And yeah, and me. Thank you. When I go out and I'm explaining something to you, or if I'm trying to talk to you, no, I feel that's extremely disrespectful.
Okay.
So you don't need to be jolly, but just be able to have a positive conversation with me, being that's the happy. And also, what was the other one I said? You don't remember? But that's mainly my issue. So you gotta mirror it.
Okay, so you want me to stop the You want me to be jolly?
No.
Oh, you want me to communicate with you
In a nice manner.
in a nice manner.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it comes to that, talk to me nicely.
Okay, talk to you nicely. And
I forgot, girl, but I forgot what the third one was, but it's just still have like that positive, I guess, way for me to explain it to you, way for me to talk to you about it. I guess I don't want to feel pressured about it, but whatever.
okay.
So what we at 26? No,
25.
25.
So I have to choose the one that I will commit on as an unconditional gift.
Okay, so what you said?
I have to choose the one that I'm going to work on as an unconditional gift.
Okay.
So I will definitely work on Now we're on 26.
Okay, so thank you. You're stretching to give me this unconditional gift will reduce my fear of knowing that when I return from my outing, it won't be an attitude. It won't be an attitude, and I won't feel like I have to shut down. And that makes me feel that you're willing to stop the the yeahs, the attitude. Like you'll work on it. So I'm okay with that.
So I got what I hear you say is happy. I gave you the unconditional gift of stopping a You're welcome. Stretching to give you this unconditional gift will help me
Yes, you.
Okay, so stretching to give you this unconditional gift will help me reclaim
Okay, that's at least you working on that. Now, the behavior change request sheet is done. That's pretty much what was the issue, right? But now let's talk about it because, we just kind of give a little brief summary. That is what happened. Went out last night and just for a drink to kind of kick it with a friend really quickly. It wasn't even much, and she knew about it. I communicated this with her. I told you about it. Now, how did you really feel about it?
I was okay with you going out with this friend, although I don't remember the person. You say I know them.
So then that was the issue?
I don't even think it was the issue you going out.
So what was
I mean,
it? in there, bought something to eat, drink, whatever, talk, kind of reminisced a little bit, and that was it, right? So when I left, I let you know this.
Okay.
So I was on my way home, got back, and
I said, okay, try carefully.
yeah.
Okay.
You did that, but that's the multiple people you got in your head. So that person played nice. So yeah. So when I got here though, because that was a text on my way here, but when I got here though, I asked you for, if we go out, whatever, we'll come back home and we just spray ourselves down or whatever. So I asked you for the Lysol clothing spray by the door for you to get it for me, just so I can spray myself down, whatever. From that, she didn't, like, I just asked her for it. She came outside without it. I didn't know that there was one in the car.
Because I keep them in the car.
I didn't know that there was one in the car.
Okay.
So when you came to the car and you're like, I'm like, babe, what you ain't bringing? You was like, oh, nah, it's one right here. So you went, you got it. And she goes to try to spray the car down. Why is you spraying the car down? Who was in this car? Why are you assuming someone was in this car?
See, I wasn't assuming no one was in the car because the other day, because your car got a little leak in it, we left it outside. When we got in it, it had a smell. So I went to spray the car for that reason, no other reason.
Again, did I ask you? Did you ask me what was the reason I need the spray?
No, I didn't ask you.
And that was my issue right there.
So you fucked the teacher. How? Because I was just going to spray the car.
I didn't ask you to spray the car for me, baby. You assume I needed the car sprayed down, but I just needed to spray myself down. You forgot that. But I didn't ask you for the spray by the door, like when you would have brought it up, because it's the clothing spray. I was just going to spray myself down, whatever, and then come into the house. You automatically thought, assuming again, that.
Didn't assume, but okay.
How you didn't assume? You assumed that it was the car that needed to be sprayed down. So you did assume. You
Okay,
didn't
I
wait for
assumed
me.
that the car needed to be
But
sprayed
you
down.
did not again let me explain to you what I needed the spray for.
Okay, honey. Go ahead.
So now when she's trying to spray the car, I'm like, what you doing? She's like, no, I'm spraying the car. I didn't ask you to do that for me though. I need to spray myself down, whatever. And then she's like, oh, what you spraying yourself down for? Don't make me have to beat nobody up. I'm like, what? Excuse me? What are you talking about? Assumptions made you look like a whole ass last night. Because
you gone out before and you haven't sprayed yourself when you came in.
now when I told you the reason that I sprayed myself down specifically for last night, what did you think? Because I don't want to put the girl business out there or whatever, but what did you think after I literally, this probably an hour had done passed, because now I'm fucking pissed off because of what you did. And your response to that was, what you spraying yourself down for? Oh, don't make me have to beat nobody. I'm like, what you talking about? Like, I just needed this for a certain reason. But she just went straight into attitude mode. And I'm like, bro, I don't like that shit for no, like, you're not even letting me talk to you to tell you. So now, when that was already one for me, and I was already annoyed at that point, because I'm like, bro, I've been drinking, you done blew my whole little buzz. And I'm like, why is my wife like this? But anywho, getting here, I'm undressing myself. I know I'm gonna speak it. I'm undressing myself, and I know my wife, she's like another person I can put a bait on and she gonna take it. I did that on purpose.
Well, you shouldn't have done that on purpose.
I
Because
did
you
it.
know if you knew I was gonna take the bait, you know what kind of pressure you was gonna get.
So
Pressure.
what ended up happening is now we in the house and I'm taking my clothes off or whatever, and I'm like right here by a mirror or whatever, I'm just undressing myself. And when I took my skirt off or whatever, I took it off with my underwears and everything was up. So she looking at me like,
And she walked like,
because now I'm gonna go get in the shower, right? Because
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
had no underwear on. That's the look she had.
oh, you gonna get this bait. But now I'm like, oh, you gonna get this bait. So
She ain't like that pressure that became.
and I did it, but at the same time, I had to let her know what was good shower. Now we get in the bed. She got a whole attitude. She, I'm laying there. I'm like, I don't know the question. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not saying nothing because, bro, you got a whole attitude. And even when I was trying to talk to you, it was straight. Like you was straight silent with me.
I was listening to you.
Man,
I wasn't trying to.
You weren't interacting how we normally interacted. You was interacting on
some bait you put out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't put the bait out there, then guess what? You wouldn't have caught that pressure.
So
She wouldn't have
now,
caught that pressure.
so now I'm like, yo, what's your problem? What's going on? Because you tripping for no reason. Why you ain't have on no underwears when you went out? I ain't have on no what? Why you assume I ain't have on no? Cause you just took your clothes off right there and you ain't have on nothing. Or I did.
But see, that's what she get for playing games. Don't play games. Don't play it. You know I got these multiple personalities and they all will come from you.
So,
you didn't like that either.
So now I'm like, what's the issue or whatever? Oh, you went out or whatever, and why your body is doing this or whatever, and you ain't have on no underwears. Yes, I did. Since you were so concerned, please go to the laundry basket and check. She got her ass right up and went to the laundry basket to go check. I was like, bro, but wife got issues, bro.
Well, my wife got issues because you put that bait out there, you know I'm gonna respond to it. And I think she just like that. I think she likes to get me riled up every once in a while. Because when I
Why would I want to do that? I know you though. I know you though. Any little shit like that gonna fuck you up because that's just how you react to certain things. And I kind of do.
She like that pressure she gets. I'm telling you, the girl is crazy. She like that pressure. I'm like, then when she gave me the excuse, I'm thinking to myself, well, when we be around people like this, we always take the clothes off in the garage.
Right, and this is my issue with you too though. When we out like that and that was the case, you sprayed yourself down, whatever. Bruh, I didn't even have time to even come at you like that. Because the shit went fast and I was already pissed off about you trying to spray the car down when that's not when that was not the reason I asked you out here.
But it's okay.
And it wasn't that issue, it was your mind who straight went there.
My
Even
mind
though
was
that
like
is
the car.
man,
My mind went straight to, the car must have stunk. Baby was smelling the car. Let me spray the car down. That's all I was going for. Okay with that.
anywho, that's an issue that's gonna get fixed, but that wasn't the case though. That wasn't the case because I fixed that issue before I left out of here. So I needed the spray for me, and true enough, I could have did the undressing and everything out there, but I was like, let me just spray myself down, whatever. Let me come in here, take the clothes off, and do my thing, whatever. That was it. So my issue with you is it started from the car, came in my underwears, and now we got a whole like a chain of attitude for no reason.
You put a bait out there, the fish bit, and I promise you, she like when I get rowdy with her. She don't like when me be quiet too long. She don't like that pressure.
Because you
She
be doing bullshit.
don't like when I be nice and quiet and low key. She don't like that. She gotta rile me up every once in a while so she can wake up the next morning and be like, "Here, honey, I have your tea."
Shut your ass up.